Again, there needs to be a conversation this weekend as far as where you stand with this person. Hey, I don't want anything superficial. I'm looking for, I'm going to use it this term, a husband. I'm looking for a baby daddy figure in for my life. And, you know, again, if this person is kind of like, no, I'm not really down for that, there's your answer. Okay, because like the whole point of this lesson too is obviously you cannot force somebody to meet your needs, but there is something about, I do feel like this person, believe it or not, will be very adaptable towards you and for your needs. Because with this 3 of Swords and 2 of Swords here, there clearly is a fear of getting heartbroken. That's where, go to part 1 to make sure this reading is completely making sense. Okay, but that's where I'm saying the both of you could have in a funny way be using each other in a now I wouldn't say using because that's not what it feels like, but to kind of get over in a lot. That's what I'm saying. This feels very superficial in a funny way. Let me do one more for what is their advice about this person. Then I will get into how does this person feel about you. 10 of Cups. This can evolve to something beautiful if you allow it, but this person's going to have to take time. Knight of Wands to an Emperor. They got a little bit of growing up to do in a lot of ways. I feel like there is something about this person does live very much into the materialistic world. I think they are very stubborn right now. Maybe there is that little bit of fear of why you are having a hard time being vulnerable to this person, because maybe this person's not very vulnerable to you at all right now. They're kind of very, I'm happy with where we are at, and that's it. So there is that little bit of fear this person is going to completely shove you out the door. So far from what I'm seeing, like I said, again, I will get into how this person feels about you. I don't think they will, because I really don't think they want to see you sneak out the back door. They don't want you to abandon them no more than you want them to abandon you. But it is going to take time. I don't think it's going to be overnight. Okay, I don't want you to, don't want to lose you, so I'm going to become your boyfriend or your girlfriend. No, this person is going to have to grow up. Because again, if you both have dealt with some form of betrayals in relationships before, or, never really had a good experience, as bad as it sounds to both of you with that 7 of Swords and 4 of Wands right here, you both are kind of guilty of self-sabotaging something good. And that's where I feel like this relationship seems very superficial, because obviously when two people are operating just out of lust, there's nothing really to control there, because feelings are not getting involved. However, feelings are catching up. I always say to everybody, and nobody wants to hear this, you can't sleep with somebody several times and expect not a single one of you to There was a white moth. I don't want to pick it up because it's tiny. I don't want to hear it, but sign, you could be seeing moth to a flame. I brought that up in my reading yesterday. Sign, there's a white moth that just flew right by me. It's on my window, but it's so tiny I don't want to hurt it. But anyways, okay, this person's going to have to grow up. Okay, and then like I said, in a nice way, in this weekend, that is what's coming this weekend. Again, if you go to part 1, is trying to figure out, is this person meant for me? And again, if you're kind of like, no, I don't think it'll go anywhere. Yes, I have feelings, but if you don't want to get to, pretty much as bad as this, I flipped it away. If you feel like it's going to get to the point where you're going to wound up like this, a 3 of Swords, complete heartbreak, if you really are not ready to be vulnerable with this person, or for them to be vulnerable with you, obviously use discernment, walk away from the connection. Because again, if this is your reading so far, you're already going to come into, I want more out of this, or I just want more out of a person. I don't think this is going to fulfill me. And like I said, you can't sleep with somebody several times and expect not a single one of you is ever going to catch feelings. Wrong. So now I want to see more about how does this person specifically feel about you. Okay. How does this person feel about this collective currently? Like I said, we saw the outcome. They have potential growing from this, but this is their true feelings towards you. Oh, wow. 7 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Oh, this is actually really beautiful energy. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom deck. Heavy earth energies. I got a lot of signs that are popping out. I got earth, fire, water that is mainly popping out of here. Okay. This person feels safe with you in a lot of ways in their mind. And that's where I feel like if this is really your reading, I don't think this person is really going to all the way let you go. Like I said, is it going to take time? Yes. A Seven of Pentacles show, that's all about growth. That's all about growing, you know, your seed, nurturing your plants. You know, that stuff takes time. Like this person already does feel like they're on top of the world for you. Let me see more. The Knight of Pentacles, they even said, I think this is something that may come up. Again, Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race, but once you get to the finish line, it'll be worth it. This person may want to say, hey, I'm not ready for a commitment right now with that King of Pentacles. I want that with you. I need to. There is something about the both of you in your own funny way embody trust issues. You really do. And again, it's not either one of your guys' faults with each other. It's you both have been traumatized from the past. This person needs to be able to trust you as far as being open and vulnerable. And like I said, I don't think you guys have really had that relationship or that part of your dynamic where you guys are open to talk about it. This person may be honest to say, I need time to be vulnerable. And again, if you're not wanting to wait, I always say you should never wait on somebody. If this person, yeah, Four of Swords. And then the Eight of Cups. I just said, I think in the last part, this person doesn't want to lose you. If anything, they're terrified of losing you. And here's the other thing, and I brought this up in part 1 too. If you're in the spot of, well, I'm afraid this person is going to reject me. Here's the thing, you, my babies, you can't be afraid of rejection, okay? Rejection is redirection, okay? But even then, if this person does come up blatantly and say no to you, because part of me feels like they're not going to give you a firm no, but they're not going to give you a yes either. I feel like for this person, they're going to do the, yeah, but I need more time. I'm not ready. And at least they're being honest with you about that. But you do need to be honest about how you feel, though, because I do feel like you are catching feelings for this person, and I think this person's slowly catching feelings for you, too. And in fact, with the way, this may have been a slow thing for this person, because I think they're hitting the spot right now. They are afraid you're just leaving them. The only thing I could really see, as bad as it sounds, going wrong if you do, you know, let them know where you stand as far as your commitment. This person could immediately, again, you both have this habit of self-sabotaging. They may jump into, got notification sign, this habit with this Four of Swords of, well, that's my person's way of leaving me. Crap, they're leaving me. No, again, if you really want this collective, you want this person to, you know, give them that reassurance that, you know, you're not going anywhere. I want this to progress forward. You know, there is something about give this person reassurance just as much as they need to do that for you as well. So that's what I'm saying. This person may, in a funny way, jump the gun. Yeah, Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords, they have it. They need to embody their masculine energy. They definitely have feelings for you, but again, I feel like that Queen of Cups is very suppressed. Yeah, the Chariot. Right now, they've embodied that Queen of Swords, and that's where I have a feeling they may come off to you. Again, is not very sweet and vulnerable right there. They need to work on balancing it. They may come in and just, you know, get direct to a point like, yes, I want you around, but I'm not ready for a commitment, blah, 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 blah. Let me kind of confirm this with one of my oracles real quick. Couldn't find it. Okay. Source, can you confirm to me how this person feels about this collective? Beauty and the Beast and bottled up right there. That's what I'm saying. They're still suppressing. They're not, I'm just not going to sugarcoat it, obviously. They're not going to come up to you tomorrow and be like, I love you. They're not, it's going to take time. I've been picking up a lot of fall energy. So there is something about maybe this fall, something, but that's where I'm saying, like, left down the cold. This person's really afraid you are going to abandon them, but feeling love life is cursed. That's kind of exactly how I'm feeling for the both of you. You guys have, in your own way, in your own traumas, you guys never had good luck when it comes to love. Magical gateway, go for it, on the right path, wonderful new beginning. That's what I'm saying. In a way, this person does look at you as a new beginning, but again, there is something about they are terrified you are going to hurt them just as much as you're going to hurt them too. The both of you cannot be afraid of hurting each other. The both of you are very literally drama. No, if you guys are truly genuine about how you feel about each other, you cannot be in this mindset of I'm going to hurt them, because what are you going to do? Odds are you're going to manifest that crap up. No, everything's going to to be okay. This is a message with this person. Slow and steady wins the race if you allow it. If you don't, tell them bye. You want better. You want them to love, like I said, use discernment. Because the moral of this is, unfortunately, sacrifice. It's all about taking a chance right here. You can't make somebody see you for your full value, but you can lead the way. I hope this helped, my babies. Until then, I will talk to you later. Bye, my loves.